In Washington this week, President Trump met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy. Instead of the weapons Kyiv hoped for, a shock new strategy emerged. The U.S. is pivoting entirely from arming Ukraine to brokering peace. What does this abrupt change mean for the battlefront, for Russia's ambitions, and crucially, for global allies like those in the Middle East? Until recently, the U.S. signaled strong support, even promising weapons and sanctions in July. That resolve evaporated in the October meeting. Reports say Trump told Ukraine he wants a ceasefire, not long-range missiles. His message was stark: stop the killing. And that should be it. Stop right now at the battle line. This shifts the emphasis from empowering Kyiv to win to pressing them to accept a quick stalemate. It's formalized by the new Pearl mechanism, which shifts the funding burden for arms to U.S. allies. For Ukraine, they expected Tomahawk missiles and Patriot defense batteries. Instead, they face a president willing to diminish their bargaining power, potentially leaving key territories under Russian control. For Russia, this offers a win without a full victory. Fewer U.S. weapons mean fewer threats deep into occupied territory, a relief Moscow reflected when Medvedev warned supplying Tomahawks would end badly for all. For the USCA NATO, Europe is forced into a larger, more central role under the new Pearl funding system. Allies worry that if the U.S. pulls back, they must shoulder the massive political and budgetary implications alone. Three paths lie ahead. First, the ceasefire freeze scenario. Ukraine accepts the deal. Russia holds territory, signaling wars can be frozen, not necessarily won. Second, resumption of arms deliveries. If Russia refuses to negotiate, the U.S. may revert to supplying long-range weapons, escalating international risk. Third, a hybrid outcome, a mixed package of heavy defensive aid, but no offensive missiles. Ukraine holds ground. Negotiations continue, maintaining a delicate balance. For the Middle East, this shift is crucial. U.S. leadership appears more transactional, causing regional allies to reassess their security. A pivot from Ukraine could reduce Washington's ability to engage concurrently, creating new resource and humanitarian pressures. President Trump's pivot from emphasizing arms to emphasizing peace marks a significant destabilizing policy change. The world may be entering a phase where the U.S. acts less as a provider of heavy weapons and more as a broker of peace, for better or worse. What do you think this means for Ukraine's future, for Russia's ambitions, for countries in the Middle East who look to the U.S. for security? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe.